Blessings be upon the Tsar. Blessed be the ancient ways. Blessings on all the Tsars of yore. We bow before their heavenly gaze.
3 fingers? Sacrilege. We have signed the cross with 2 fingers since time began. That should be good enough for you.
Perhaps you missed my new decree. You're now obliged to sign with 3.
Oh yes, my Lord Patriarch, I have seen and I've heard, but you cannot change a nation's heart to the whim a word. You bless the Tsar and condemn him to hell.
Hold your tongue. I am the Patriarch and you will do...
Get out! I'll pluck your beard off hair by hair. Get the fuck back to your reeking lair.
What do you expect? You reject the holy ways, and behold, your transgressions are punished by God.
My Lord Patriarch, with the greatest respect, best to do as you're told. Thanks for the blessings. Now, off you sod. Such times. I sometimes think this country is completely off its head and wonder how I ended up here sharing the Tsar's bed. A nation that's no nation, just a collection of hairy fools living in bogs, faithful as dogs to rituals and balmy rules. The peasants are stoic, but stupid and racist. In summer they get pissed, in winter they stay pissed. The nobles might well have more social graces, but it's so hard to tell when they're all off their faces. All foreigners have to live in a sort of posh ghetto known as the German Quarter, the only place in the whole wretched nation with edible meals and sharp conversation. The women, dear God, even in the smart set, they're treated worse than the family pet. Locked away, beaten, forbidden to speak, express an opinion, you're some kind of freak. Peasant wives tend to their kids and their husbands and then work in the fields where they're basically men. Poor Mother Russia, governed by tits, ruled by a giant who suffers from fits. The churchmen are crazy, fixated on power. There isn't a navy, the army's a shower. The nobles are drunkards, and most have the... It's all blamed on immigrants, and the weather is crap.
Who are you?
Only Anna, my love.
Being summoned home to this?
I know. It'll all be fine. We needed you here. Old demons were rising.
I will burn, twist, and prize them, every one.
Shh. All is well.
Oh, but Anna, if you'd only seen the wonders I saw.
I'm so envious. 8 months in Europe sounds like heaven. They'd never seen a Tsar venture out of Russia before. And what a Tsar! A titan, 6'7" of Slavic sex appeal.
They stared at me, Anna.
Well, that's part of the deal.
I called myself plain Peter, avoided their eyes. Still, everywhere I went, I was recognised.
Dear boy, you're a giant. I'm not surprised.
The rubberneckers chased me from the waters of Zaandam, but I found what I was after when I got to Amsterdam. Making ships, sailing ships, that life is sweet.
Another round.
Drinks are on Pete.
What, again?
15 pints over here.
Well, the sun's still low, but it's off to work we go, toiling in the light of a candle. Ah, but by and by we'll be scoffing rum and pie, oh, and living like an admiral. Love like a sailor, live like an admiral. For we give 3 cheers,
hooray, hooray, hooray.
Rand in his fine fandangle,
Fancy bling and bangles
with
what
a
he
flourish
will,
of his
with
quill
any
up a
job
yo-ho. He's living like an admiral, love like a sailor, live like an admiral, love like a sailor, live like an admiral. Oh, give me squalls and a set of cannonballs, living me a life, give me better life, a drum and barrel, a place to piss, and a pretty little miss, under from a miss, with a ready kiss or take a tumble. I'd give high rank, give me whiskey and a wank, for I'm strong and free, and that's good enough for me. Yo-ho!
On to Britain, a small nation with a great navy, people drenched in rain and meat drenched in gravy. More places to go, more people to see. This trip's meant to be about diplomacy. Heads of state, will you join me at war with the Turks?
Oh, look at the time.
Having my hair cut.
Jerks. Still, there's so much to learn about how the world works, studying maps and machinery, engines and telescopes, weaponry. I need to feel each joint, each hinge under my hand, to have progress, the future at my command. I want to understand, to know the world around me, know how everything works, read every mind, every heart, what goes on, what goes wrong inside, so I'll always be prepared, and I'll stay in control when it all falls apart.
Meanwhile, his mother Natalia does her embroidery and wifey mutters over her rosary. Oh, husband, come home, I beg of thee. Come back, son, and act like royalty. Cavorting abroad, where's your dignity? She sits and she waits. Poor Eudoxia. Sometimes I could almost feel sorry for her. Eudoxia, can you tell me what the hell kind of use you are? And do you rock the Tsar? Poxy, Eudoxia. Plaited hands, platonic kisses, morning mouse, never miss it. Mincy, mincy little mouse, eyes down in an empty house. Bingo, the perfect Russian spouse. Ooh, Eudoxia, shall we have a girly night at the cocktail bar? Oh, you prefer an early night and a hot choc? Ah, you foxy Eudoxia. They didn't pick you for your wit or your beauty, but you know how to sit and pass the time until you're broody, then lie back and do your duty. Shut up behind the palace doors with that great bore, the mother-in-law. You do your hair, you say your prayers twice daily. You write him letters saying, come and see me, don't you love me, don't you want another baby? And you don't ever wonder if this is all you were born for. Poor Eudoxia, thinking everything depends on how orthodox you are. It's all a hoax. You are the doxy Eudoxia. No voice, never had any choice. What, you thought this was meant to be fun? You're just there to give birth and make sure it's a son. Job done. Now it's time to be a nun. Oh, Eudoxia, plain and lumpy in your frumpy long frocks you are. But darling, don't you fret about your Tsar. He's found himself a better proxy by far. Gutsy, sexy, jocular. So I'll take it from here. You can duck your ass. Washed up, clocked off, knocked up, just Fakowski. Eudoxia. Such times. Poor Peter, dragged back from his travels at sea, learning about new technology or on a ship's deck where he's happy and free, back to confront a blast from the past and an all-too-present pain in the arse. Introducing the Streltsy, the Kremlin's Imperial Guard.
At your service.
since time immemorial, sporting the latest in old Russian style.
Give us a twirl then.
Hairy and scary
And totally vile.
soldiers of the Tsar, naughtily clothed and bearded. Who knows why we are universally loathed and feared?
It's a mystery. It's a mystery.
We're here to protect him. We love and respect him. We'd even be willing to fight for him. If the price is right for him, we're soldiers of the Tsar. We'll jump at the chance to be thuggish.
And yet it's quite bizarre that as an army you're rubbish. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. Lie down,
2,
dogs.
3, down with all
Lie
foreigners.
down, you dirty dogs.
And
Get down,
2,
you dogs.
they want to wage war on us.
Soldiers
2,
of the
3,
Tsar,
4.
who loved in
2,
your
3,
land.
4.
Soldiers of the
2,
Tsar,
3, 4.
don't forget what you did.
I don't want to talk about that.
It's a mystery.
Soldiers of the Tsar.
Why we never learn
Up
the
the
lessons
Streltsy,
taught by history.
soldiers of the Tsar.
It's a mystery.
Up the Streltsy, up
2, 3, 4.
God save us all.
Someone's been stirring. Someone's been busy. Someone's been whipping them into a frenzy. That's not wise. Never mess with the Streltsy. We've seen what can happen. This could get messy. So, who would be stupid enough to run the risk of it? Stupid? Ambitious? Or maybe just desperate? Eudoxia? She says she loves Peter, but hates all he does. Does she plot while she waits? And then again, last time some said that Sophia had whispered of treason in the Streltsy's ear to bring down the Tsar's mother and advance her career. Rumours rise like mist, sigh through the walls. Rumours will end up killing us all.
The Streltsy. I thought they were finished last time, thought they'd gone. But all these years later, it seems I was wrong.
They say you've been away too long, don't like your foreign friends, same old song.
Well, I'm back. And it's time for a final reckoning. The past must be stamped out. The future is beckoning. I have turned from my memories, turned and run. Now I'll face them and fight them. Now we will be done. Remember. I was only 10. They broke in, broke down the doors, broke everything familiar and secure, broke their commandments, swarming at the stair, fists vicious, blood-red mouths, gaping in their matted beards. We hid in a storeroom. We hid for 3 days. A faithful maid tried to bolt us in, but her hand was stayed. Leave the door open, they'll think we've gone. The demons approached, paused, looked in. We heard their pulses, smelled the sweat of their skin. They saw emptiness, moved on. But they took the others, took nearly all, servants, brothers, guardians, friends, safe, accustomed faces, sliced from their skulls, strong arms, protective arms that held and comforted, wrenched from their sockets, ripped to shreds of flesh and brawn, bludgeoned into shards of nail and bone, paraded and mocked through deserted Moscow streets. Gorged to a frenzy on raw meat. Still, the wild beasts called for more, slavering and drooling for one last course. Bring us Ivan Narishkin. My uncle Ivan, hiding with us, tense, tearless, apparently fearless. Bring us this traitor, this sneering pretender, tall strutting, spoilt smart talking, arrogant sharp thinking, Ivan Narishkin, joking and jeering at Sophia and her kin, sneering at their fall in influence at the Kremlin, always forthcoming in his hatred of the vermin, soldiery, peasantry, basically everyone who's not Ivan Narishkin. Now, I'm not saying for a moment that this whole thing was whipped up to rein in the power of the Narishkins, but if, let's say, a nasty rumour went around that somebody was plotting to do the Tsar down and try on the crown, well, a lot of people would have no trouble accepting that such a thing was true of Ivan Narishkin. Bring us Narishkin, the traitor upstart. Bring us Narishkin, or we'll come and get him, and we will eat his heart. My mother clenched my hand so hard I thought our flesh would merge. And then Sophia spoke. Sophia, half a sister, twice the brain of most men who held the reins of government. Sophia came to talk to Mother, then said,
There's no escape. You must give the brutes your brother. One more life delivered may be enough, and we will live.
My mother wept, but she knew what must be done. She kissed her brother and said, It's all of us or one. Ivan prayed, received his holy rites, and walked away. The door was opened, and our sacrificial lamb was grabbed and dragged into that savage clamour. We heard it, that convulsion of calamity, heard the infernal clap of thunder, as the remorseless pulsing mob consumed its plunder and split his soul asunder. I did not cover my ears. I was learning how it works, how the world turns, how hell burns. I was 10 years old. Remember. I was only 10. I thought I would never be happy again. I was powerless then, but I have grown. I have will. I have anger. All right, once and for all, let's be done. Round them up. Every last one. Majesty, I'm overwhelmed that you should attend my chamber in person. I always prefer to be hands-on. And I'm interested in mechanisms. You must tell me what they are. I may try my hand myself.
Hear that? What an honour. Put to torture by the Tsar.
50 Streltsy have gone to the gallows. 1,000 more of their most stubborn fellows must linger until we wring out the secrets they keep. 1,000? Impossible. There are not enough racks in all Russia to break the noble Streltsys' backs. It has been a challenge, I'm not going to lie. Show me the best tools of your trade and explain their workings. I want to understand, to know the world around me, know how everything works, read every thought, every heart. See the snow is falling, covering the ground. Hark, the frost is calling, there's no other sound. Soon, soon, we'll hear the birds of spring. See, the snow is falling. Sophia.
Sire, I trust you're well. You visit your sister in her convent cell. I'm touched.
Sophia, spare me your irony.
But it's so many years since I had a chance. The nuns don't go much for badinage, and nuns are my company since you expelled me here and exiled my lover to hell.
I had no choice. I was grown and ready for the crown. Your regency was done, but you would not step down.
Oh, you always saw treason and plot everywhere, in your own shadows, in the thin air.
I know my enemies.
I have never been an enemy to you.
I would dearly love to believe that's true. I come to ask that you reflect on the past and what we lost, and to bring you a reminder of the heavy cost of treason and plot, to supply a different view from your cell window. See? It will change again in due course, as time and nature work their slow way through flesh and bone. Look, see him sway in the breezes, hear his creaking serenade. Remember who wins when foolish battle games are played.
Who's next in your great detoxing Tsar? Oh, of course. Hubby's home.
Eudoxia.
I'm your wife. You cannot suspect me of treason.
You teach our son to shut his mind to progress and reason. Already he's steeped in ritual and superstitions. I refuse to have the future Tsar raised in such conditions.
He's 8. He needs his mother's care.
Alexis needs to learn how to be my heir. He will learn that from me. Go and let Russia be free. I will take this country by the scruff of her neck, drag her kicking and screaming to global respect. I will kick down the walls of stupidity and fear, show the world that the new Russia is here. You boyars, so-called nobles who dress like brutes, tear off those kaftans and belts and boots. Any savage who won't shave his chin will be taxed.
Pride and dignity grow with a Russian's beard.
You confirm what I know. Russians are weird. The good Lord Christ wore a crown of thorns, bore a cross of wood, a crosshatch of wounds on his bent and bare and spare-boned back, and look at you! Cosseted, coddled, fleshed-out, furred and matted crown that's toppled down your wobbling cheeks, catching your half-chewed meats and sweets. Unpicketed, rippeted, sticketed, plucketed, whacketed, slasheted, hacketed, looketed, off with that beard!
pretty on the watery marshes. Wet and windy and it's gonna get harsh. It's grim and gritty and I ought to be sorry, but I can't help it, I can't explain it. I never worry when I'm here in my city by the sea. Never really had a place to call home enough. I went to wander in a rambling Romanoff. Just a bodyguard, a towel and comb enough for me. Travelled here and there, man, I travelled everywhere. Nowhere compares with here, dear city by the sea. Lady of the Neva, fair city. No, I never want to leave her. Fair city, flooded by the river. Splash, roll and blown apart. Dash, fires trying to melt them out now. Still I give her all my heart. Still he gives her heart. Bring 'em on, bring the builders and the architects. Don't wanna come? Well, you better get circumspect. She's the one, so you gotta show some respect. You don't like it? I can't help it. I've said it, accept it. You don't get it, don't expect me to explain it. Oh boy, I should better believe it. Oh boy, I should believe it. Fair funky city, fair city, funky city, fair city, funky city, fair city, funky city, city by the sea.
Nice for them. What about me? Me and my kind will never be free. I'd give my shirt, my hair, my spittle to get out this marshy shithole. I fucking hate St. Petersburg.
I hear you.
Have a care, Menshikov, my beloved friend. You started with nothing. That's how you could end.
Forgive me, sire. I did not mean to disparage your beautiful city.
Good. And to encourage your burgeoning love of St. Petersburg, why not build a palace right here? There's a perfect spot across the river on the opposite ridge.
Great idea, but sire, we could do with a bridge.
Nonsense. Our people must learn to sail. Are they mice or men?
Your Highness, the ferry's capsized again.
Oh, all right. I give in to the wimps and the bores. Tell the new ferryman he can use oars.
Ah, a Tsar with a heart, who reforms with a passion. You've taught us new science and brought us new fashion. How to rule, how to fight. There's no listing it all.
Thanks, Menshikov. And to celebrate, throw me a ball.
Enchanté.
Enchanted, I'm sure.
What a hairstyle.
The latest in Parisian coiffure.
The galleon on top is perfect touch.
I thought the whole navy a little too much.
Hush, that's a confidential matter. Lush, that inconsequential chatter. Rush, is learning how to fit and flutter at a fashionable ball.
Good sir, your breeches are very in, and the feathers in your hat provide a perfect balance to your naked chin.
Have you heard about the new canals? So exciting. Factories are opening as well. Fascinating. Women can marry as they choose. How intriguing. Have you heard the gossip? Have you heard the latest news? Ah, the cream of St. Petersburg society. Quite the height of style, if not sobriety. The beards are shaved, and now they crave whatever frills and flounces Paris favours. Oh, God save us. Look at these two country ravers.
Did you see her teeth sparkling white? Europeans are ridiculous.
Quite. Yes, well, much achieved, much yet to do.
Anna, good to see you in such rosy health. And your husband?
He has his wits and his wealth.
I'm pleased to hear it. I wish you both good luck.
In case you're wondering, we no longer fraternise. I rarely see him now. my Titan with the troubled eyes. My rapier wit couldn't hold him, nor my ageing rump. I thought I'd trumped Eudoxia. She gave him the hump. But apparently he still jumps at the chance to pump a plump frump. Hush, hush, that's a confidential matter. Blush, blush, at inconsequential chatter. Rush, rush is learning how to flit and flatter. I have even had a shush and I'm smashing it at a fashionable ball. What a lovely ball!
Yes, very nice.
Catherine, the true love of my life. Please greet her as you would the royal wife.
A peasant girl, a nothing, washerwoman, maid, living proof that ladies make the grade by being laid.
Passed from post to pillar since my parents caught the plague. My education's minimal, my origins are vague. But men have liked my company, I'm not too bright or bold, and so they pass me hand to hand. I'm borrowed, bartered, sold.
Submissive mistress who will comfort and agree. No political ambition.
No tuition.
And no charms.
As soon as I beheld her, I knew I'd be safe in her arms. Menshikov, my friend, I hope I will not be denied. I know she's of humble stock, but I need Catherine at my side. Majesty, as one who climbed from the foot of the social ladder, how could I refuse? And anyway, I've already had her.
What a bunch. Catherine, who waited at tables, and Menshikov, who cleaned the shit from the stables, now heaped with riches beyond belief. Behold, the Tsar, the cook, and the thief.
Menshikov, my dearest mate, Catherine, my love, my city whose spires aspire to reach the sky above. My navy grows, my army shows new discipline and skill. I wish my son Alexis wasn't such a wimp, but still, we're making modern gunnery. My wife is in a nunnery. I've pricked religious flummery and plucked the beards. In summary, life would be good. But for one thing, the adolescent Swedish king. I thought his power was only token. Fuck's sake, his voice is hardly broken. I didn't think he'd make a stand if we took a piece of Scandi land, but I am misjudged that warrior elf. Less like my son, more like myself. Misjudged his anger, courage, stealth. Boy king, boy wonder, Charles the 12th. Whoa! If they want it, we'll take it to them. Follow me to death and mayhem. It'll be grim, it'll be gruesome. Bring it on, plunder and pursue them. Whoa! Whoa! Give me my musket, my sword and my horse. We'll risk it against superior forces, attacking in darkness, advancing one more step. Eventually, we'll have stepped up to their doorstep. It's war! Whoa! My dear son Alexis, take note of this child, overrunning our nation while you're running wild. By day you're in church, by midnight you're shit-faced. Join me on the front line. Your place is this place. We're at war! War! We're at war! 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 Juggle statistics, haggle over logistics. When the notebooks are filled, it's just kill or be killed. That's war. You begin it, I'll show you how to win it. War! 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 Alexis! Where is Alexis? Where is my son? In times of trouble, nations look to their liege. I sent you tutors in the crafts of war and siege. You'll take command when I am dead. Your duty can't be spurned, son. Now I demand you come and join me. Show me what you've learned, son. Failure! God damn this senseless war. God damn that roaring Swede. I wish for nothing more than peace to pray and read. I'm not a soldier, not a soldier. I'm not a sailor, not a soldier. I'll never live to see pride in his eyes, in his eyes, in his eyes, in his eyes. I'm a failure. I can't do it. I can't fight. I can't lead.
Where is Alexis?
I can't be any of the things they need. I dread the horror that is war, but truth be told, I dread him more.
Where is my son?
I just can't do it. He'll never understand. But if a gunshot wound were to destroy my hand, how could I sketch him out a battle plan? This kind of accident befits a man. I am unskilled. To him this makes me weak, but pain is a language we both speak. God give me good luck. Ow! That bloody hurts! Fuck! I can't even do that properly. I have sinned, Father. Guide me to repentance. I seek the Lord's forgiveness and wish to know my penance.
For what sin in particular is this penance due?
I wish my father dead.
Oh, well, that's nothing new. Meaning no offence, my Lord Alexis. We all do. We wait for him to die, and we rely on you.
Ah, yes, they're still around, that crusty old brigade, the beards who go on hoping modern life can be unmade. And who knows what might happen when the great man falls, who might then emerge from behind the convent walls. Can't you just imagine it? The cell door unlocks. You are queen of all the Russias once again, Eudoxia. Could it really happen? Could we really go back? Never be at ease, Peter. If you so much as sneeze, Peter, your reforms will get the axe.
One day there'll be a world without him, and light will shine where his shadow fell, where it fell. How shall we see the world without him? Who can tell? Who can tell? Who can tell? Without him, retreat across will pass from the sea. He must go eventually, and on that day, we will be free to
Bring it back, bring it all back, bring it back, bring it all back, bring it all back, bring it back. Bring back the old practices and beards. Bring back forced marriages and beards. Kick out the filthy foreign pigs. Kick them out. The fancy ideologies and wigs. Kick them. Scupper all the galleons, yachts and brigs. And bring it all back, bring it all back. Beards, once upon a time, me chops was mighty. He taxed them hard and me funds was tight. He made me shave cause me savings was scanty. Me chin's been chilly since the 1690s. Bring it all back and axe the taxes.
tax. If the cash is lacking, he's got the knack of tax. Racking it up, sacking it up, tax. Wax it up, backs it up, packs it up, sacks it up, tax. Stashes under masses, tax. But every man shot tackles up. The fact is it's no accident. Objections and attacks are up. Attack and all be lax with it. And tax. He's gonna strike at it and tax. He's gonna crack the whip cause he wants it. Tax. He takes it, tax. Extracts it, tax. Expects it, tax. We're heading for the rocks, tax. Before he wrecks us, tax. Tax. You need to rescue us. Come and save us, Lord Alexis. One day there'll be a world without him, and the light will shine where his shadow fell. How shall we see the world without him? Who can tell? Tell me, who can tell? Without him, who will he be? Retreat over the sea. He must go eventually. And on that day, that day, on that day, that day, on that day, we'll be free at last. We'll be free at last. We'll be free at last. Free at last. Whoa! Where's everyone gone?
Your Majesty, things have changed.
Enough! We can take a few knocks. We're Swedish. We're tough.
The tide has turned, sire, through no fault of our own.
Man up. We go on to Poltava. We'll set up camp at the fortress of Poltava. We want this mighty mistress, and we'll have her. Listen well. Leeuwenhout leads the infantry.
Really?
Leeuwenhout's fine. He'll do as he's told by Field Marshal Carl Gustav Reinskjold.
Perfect. So we go to risk our butts, led by two men who hate each other's guts.
Steady. Aim. Fire! First redoubt down and we march ahead, over the faces of dying and dead. Yellow and blue takes green and red. More lives lost at redoubt number 2. We take them, break them, and never know who. Green and red falls to yellow and blue. This one is tougher. They're fighting us back like cornered wolves. The victims stack up, trip us up. Green and red hack at yellow and blue.
Retreat! Rethink! What's the plan of attack?
Marvellous! Everything is chickety-boo. Time to get together at the rendezvous. Overwhelm the fortress and we'll soon be done. Wait a minute, where the hell is everyone? Well, we've crossed over here without getting crushed, and now the smoke's cleared. 30,000 Russians. Right, and only 2,000 of us. Well, it is as it is. No point making a fuss. Infantry charge! No, withdraw! You fool, that's an order! That's an absolute bore. The science of war, the science of war. What great achievement is the science of war? Glory! Oh, my lads, the glory! At last, Mother Russia has a different story. Empress of the battlefield, warrior queen. This was the bravest victory ever seen. Nothing can wreck this. Nothing and nobody ever.
Alexis, you must try and rouse yourself, dear.
Leave me be! Pug ugly, smug ugly, constantly bugging me!
I'm your wife.
That's not my fault. Blame him. My father decides on my future, my wife, where I go, what I think. He has ruined my life.
I feel as if I'm invisible. You don't look at me, don't speak.
I do what I must. I perform my marital duties once a week.
You're clearly keen to be elsewhere.
Can't lie, I couldn't be keener.
Then go to your slut.
My true wife.
Harlot.
Partner.
Tart.
Love of my life.
My name is Afrosina. Passed from pillar to post since a war was lost, with no notion of why it was fought. A soldier's boast, I was claimed and cost, sold, reused and bought. And finally, my saving grace, the prince who fell in love. I'm housed and fed and clothed and jewelled, his pet, his dear, his dove. I kiss him, nurse him, soothe him, serve him, answer to his call. My name is Afrosina. I will survive them all. Ah! The baby!
The baby!
Hauled out the watery dream into the blare of light, we scream. Wrenched away from the sway and sigh of the lapping womb, we cry. Torn from the body's safe caress, from the other who is our only self, born and unborn to be something else.
Legacy.
Bond.
Power.
Success. Dragged into danger, stripped of the cowl, smacked by a stranger, slapped on a towel, hacked from the cord of life, we howl at the air that bullies us into breath. I give this life, and am refilled with death.
A boy!
How about Peter? He's quite like his granddad already. At long last, Alexis, you've done something right.
Sire,
Oh. What God intends for us, no man can tell. May she rest in peace, knowing she's done her job well.
what a sad state of affairs. Still, as the Tsar said, it must be God's will. Yes, it's a terrible shame, poor cow. But Mrs. Tsar must be due any day now. I know, she may not be much to look at, but she breeds like a rabbit, you must give her that. 1 week can take us from grief to joy. 1 week later...
A boy! A boy! 2 more heirs in 1 week. It couldn't be neater. What should we call him? I'm thinking... Peter? Well, you can't have too many of them. Oh, curse him!
Let's leave your papa to his wine and cigar and the words of the Tsar.
Even my son isn't good enough now that he's sired a new son by that fecund old cow.
I was unseen, unloved, unmourned. My name forgotten, my memory scorned. Released from the walls of time and pain, I see what's ahead like an endless plain. Peter, born to the Tsar's second wife, lauded and loved and wished a long life, will breathe his last at 3 years old. But I see my son's destiny reckoned and crowned with sorrow, Tsar Peter the Second.
A declaration to my son. As even you must be aware, Alexis, the Swedes have raped our land and captured our ports. Not that you appear to care, Alexis, but God has shown our righteous cause to be in his thoughts. Through his guidance and our toil, their work is undone. Our foes are on the run. Times are good, times are fine, times are prosperous and fruitful. If you would only try to be responsible and dutiful. Can't you try, must you whine, let your poorly and a weakling be a man. Stop this crying, don't just offer up your open beak. Alexis, get a grip, move your arse, or I swear at my discretion I will see it come to pass that you're deprived of your succession. Yes! What? Yes. Wait. Please do it. I'll repent my transgressions. Someone else can rule over the Russians. Coward. Yes. Runt. True. How can I have fathered you? You stink like a skunk. You're constantly drunk and in some sort of funk. I should make you a monk. Yes! Yes, please, I'll be a monk. This is my final word. I'm giving you 6 months to decide. Yes, in the clear. 6 months. Anything could happen. Wait and see. And in the meantime, let's party! 6 months have passed, eh? So, what will it be? Shit. This is it. No more bluster. No more blag. Afrosina, pack a bag!
Such times. Such times. I sometimes think this country's still off its head. Still stupid, still racist, and only half fed. Though he shaved off their beards and put them in wigs, you can pimp up a sty, but it still contains pigs. And oh, poor Alexis. Oh, what a hopeless, hapless, dead loss you are. Run, Alexis, run like buggery. Run from the throne, from the thieves and the thuggery. Don't trust a soul, don't stop, don't flag. Just you and your pain, Afrosina in drag. And when he tracks you down and sends his messengers, remember, they're not friends. Run across countries and continents. Don't believe promises, offers or sentiments. Never return whatever he said. He'll kiss you, dismiss you and cut off your head.
Alexis.
No.
Come on home.
Don't go.
He forgives you.
Don't.
He loves you.
Don't.
I promise he'll give you a break.
Oh, for fuck's sake. What an idiot. If I were you, I'd do what all the survivors do. Disappear. Make yourself a mystery. Just another footnote in history. Your baby, too.
I gave you time. I heard you out. I gave you the benefit of doubt. And you ran. Father, forgive me. Who set you up? Who told you to flee and gather your forces to unthrone me when you ran? No, Father, nobody. We read your letters, full of hatred. Berating your betters is nothing sacred. You ran. You ran! Running from power is my only crime. I don't want to rule. You're a gullible fool. People have used you. I want to know who. Let's clear this up with an interview. Who gave him advice? Who told him to run? Who turned him against me? No reply, sire. I need facts. I need names. I need people to blame. Sire, make him speak. Make him see he just needs to be more like me. Is that too much to ask? No more replies. That's all I ever asked. His son. Peter's killed his son. He's killed his son. The Tsar has killed his own son. His son. Alexis. What's he done? Peter has killed Alexis, his son. What? Sire, I bring you remarkable news. Charles XII is dead. As he prepared to attack us again, a sniper's bullet found his head. Charles XII? Killed? The Swedish boy wonder? Fly the palace flag's half-mast. Stubborn as rain and brave as thunder, a warrior to the last. We'll toast our noble enemy and give him soldiers' cheers. He cost us blood and money, but we mark his death with tears. Who knows what wonders might have been done if I had fathered such a son. Then again, cheer up everyone. Sweden's lost and Russia's won. So, on we go. There's much to do, much to achieve and fulfill. Don't dwell. Keep your eyes on the future and never, ever stand still.
Reports on the newest copper mines.
The iron mines, 20 Silesian shepherds brought to Kazan. Men to dig and dredge on its way by sledge. Will it never end? Alexis?
One day there'll be a world without him, and light will shine where his shadow fell. How shall we see the world without him? Who can tell? Who can tell? Now you're not here, they will try and define you. You were a god, you were the devil in disguise, and would you care if you were here? If you were here, we would squabble about it. Frankly, my dear, you'd give us trouble and shout it loud and clear. If you were here, you've gone and they're polishing your halo, or they're making you the Satan of your day. And while they spat about it, chat about it, snipe and gripe and grumble, would you care? If you were here, if you were here, if you were here, no saint, no devil, effing, chuffing, drinking it through, thinking it through. Were you so great, great? Were you so evil? Who were you, Peter? What did you do? Alexis, Alexis, Alexis. Peter. Tell us, Peter, tell us, Peter. Who are you? What did you do? Who are you? What did you do? Who are you?